December 25th, 1989 is when I got Ninja Gaiden for the NES along with my NES action set console. I remember being very excited getting this game because I loved ninjas as a kid. Movies such as Revenge of the Ninja and the American Ninja film were big favorites of mine that helped with my decision to want this game for Christmas. My late Aunt Betty bought me Ninja Gaiden, while my mom got me the action set Nintendo system. The game is an action platformer like Castlevania, which I loved. Do you remember keeping the box and displaying it for your friends to see? Oh, am I one of the few people who kept their boxes? I absolutely loved the box art for these games. Before we begin, strap in your seatbelt and hit the gas to the gaming wasteland. Ninja Gaiden was released in 1989 for the US, and was produced by Tecmo, which released such awesome titles as Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo World Wrestling. The game was known as Shadow Warriors in Europe due to the word ninja being too controversial to use. Using the word ninja in the UK will have that citizen fed to Peppa Pig and her family. Hideo Yoshizawa developed the NES Ninja Gaiden game, and Masada Kato was a video game designer, which he did the illustrations on the instruction manual. The story of the game is like a ninja action flick. This 2D side-scrolling action platformer stars our hero, Ryu Hayabusa. The prologue in the booklet goes like this. The wind howls as the two dueling ninjas glare at each other in the moonlight. Though these men seem like little more than shadows in the air, the moonlight reveals, just for an instant, a glint of light that proves to be the end of the contest. Ken, head of the Hayabusa clan, which has for generations been the guardian of the Dragon Sword, is defeated. Ken's son Ryu, after learning of his father's defeat, finds a letter. In it, Ryu is told that if his father does not return, he must take the secret Dragon Sword and go to America. Ryu senses danger awaiting him in America. What will be the fate of Ninja Ryu? Okay, we know the story now, but who are these characters? I'm not going to talk about all the characters and side characters. We will just focus on a few of them. Ryu Hayabusa is a young member of the Dragon Ninja Clan, a ninja clan that fights evil in the world. Ryu is the one who takes it upon himself with the Dragon Sword, which is forged from the fang of a dragon, to find and avenge his father, Ken Hayabusa. Ryu travels to America to investigate his father's last known whereabouts. Ken is Ryu's father, who had the duel and lost to the other ninja from the beginning of the game. In the letter that Ken left to his son before going on, that duel tells Ryu to visit his friend Walter Smith if he fails to return home. Irene Liu, who is modeled after Rachel Sean Young in Blade Runner 1982, is the CIA operative that works with Ryu by giving him the demon statue. She introduces herself to Ryu by shooting him with a tranquilizer gun. Way to make a good first impression, Irene. Jackio, which is translated into Wicked Demon King, is a main antagonist in the story. Jackio seeks the two demon statues. There is apparently a demon confined in the demon statues which, in typical bad guy fashion, wants the power to control the world. Things I like about the game are the cutscenes, which I've never seen before on an NES game, and the fact that it plays like a Castlevania game, which I love. Yes, I love difficult games, but to me it feels fair. Well, kinda. You just gotta get good. Also, yes, the game isn't going to care about your feelings. As another YouTuber likes to use this phrase, yeah, you just need to keep playing, and it's so satisfying to see you make improvements to the game. I love the boss fights as well. Even though some of them were very easy to beat, it took a while to figure out these strategies since I didn't have YouTube to watch different people's strategies to beat the different bosses. I like the fact on one of my live streams that a buddy of mine thought I was cheating for the first boss, in which I took it out with 2 hits. You gotta get the jump and slash technique to do the 2-hit kill on the boss. He said it's supposed to be a really hard NES game, but I've had the game as a kid, and I got to practice a lot on it to get good at it. I didn't have any friends in school whom I can talk to about beating the different bosses either. I sometimes would get lucky and find a gaming magazine that had the strategy to beat a certain boss that was giving me trouble, like Bloody Malt, who is the leader of the Malice 4 bosses. This guy's a tallywhacker. There are cons to the game. The cheapness of where the baddies spawn and the placement of them. I love jumping and landing on them just to be bounced back and fall to my death. Do you love birds in video games? Yep, those miserable birds will definitely have you shouting colorful metaphors their way.
Are you sure it isn't time for a colorful metaphor?
What about these quarterback looking dudes that just run and push you to your death?
Oh my God!
You're all going to die down here.
I could go on and on, but my favorite has to be when you beat Bloody Malt and die on 6-2 or 6-3. The game will take you back to 6-1 and start over again. I remember hearing that this was a glitch, and Nintendo never bothered fixing it to make it even more frustrating. It is a hard game, but I still love playing it. In my personal opinion, even though this game is very tough, it's still a good game, and I promise you that if you beat it, you will have the sweet feeling of euphoria. I can't emphasize the sense of accomplishment you get when you beat this game. So give this game a try if you like it, or buy the NES game. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like a challenging game, or maybe you're a masochist. Alright everyone, before I end this video, I want to let you know that I'm still playing and capturing game footage for Fallout 4 Far Harbor DLC. It's a very fun game that's set in the apocalypse, and I can't wait to do a video for all of you watching my channel. Also, check out the new series on Amazon called Fallout. It's what sparked my interest to go back and play Fallout 4 again. I would like to thank you for watching, and remember, gaming is your road to adventure.
Ninja warrior stalks his prey. Unseen, unheard, and unnoticed. Mission accomplished. The final battle begins. Ninja Gaiden for Nintendo from Tecmo. Coming soon, more hard-to-beat action. Tecmo Bad News Baseball.